Hey guys, Scott into Football here, back with another video. And today's video is a review and thoughts on Wolverhampton Wanderers. Well, let's just say my team Wolves performance this season. So basically, it's basically my thoughts on what I think we've done right this season. I'm not including what we've done wrong this season. I'm just including what we've done right. Really, just basically saying what we've done right and what I'm really proud of the team about. So basically about where we finished in the league, are we in any sort of a competition, how we got a top scorer, and how we manage it about our manager Nuno, and it's about one of our best seasons, and it's about how many games we have to play. So basically all about that basically. So I hope you sit back and relax this afternoon and enjoy my video I'm doing now. Yeah, you can have a quick drink actually. So I hope everybody enjoys this video today that I'm making. Right, if you are new around here, please do subscribe to my channel, because I am on the road to 60 subscribers, so it'd be absolutely amazing if anybody else could subscribe to me. I would appreciate some support on this channel. Alright, let's just get into the video. The first one is me talking about where we finished this season. This season we finished in seventh place, the same position that we finished in last season, in the first season we came up from the championship in. Right, so I'm really proud of the lads finishing in 7th. We'll only keep on just growing as a Premier League team, and we just keep on learning as a Premier League team. So we're doing really well. So as long as we finish in a top 10 finish for me, that will suit me down to the ground. As long as we stay in the Premier League, that will just suit me really. So right, so we talk about Europa League now. We're still in the round of 16 of Europa League, but we played the one leg behind closed doors in Greece, and we drew 1-1 in that game. And the second leg will be at Molineux, so I'm looking forward to that. So that's in a couple of days' time, or about a week's time. So I'm looking forward to that. We're still in. So like I said, we're still in the round of 16, and that's something to be proud of in your second season in the Prem. In the Prem, yeah. Right. Because we finished 7th this season, and we didn't get Europa League football. However, if Chelsea beat Arsenal in the FA Cup final, we get in Europa League, but we have to go through 3 qualifying rounds. But I think this year they're going to have to just do them over one leg. But I think that's better in my personal opinion. But we have to start from qualifying round number 2. Right. But if we win the Europa League this season, because we currently are still in it, we get into the Champions League next season, because the rule is, if you win the Europa League, you get into the Champions League. That's a new rule that got invented a couple of years ago. Because I remember when Sevilla kept on winning it, so they thought it was a bit unfair on Sevilla to keep going in that all the time, if they're going to keep winning the competition all the time. And I actually quite like that. Right. On to the next one, which is the top scorer at our club. The top scorer at our club is Raul Jimenez. He has scored 17 goals in the Prem this season, and he is the 7th top scorer in the Premier League. That's something that you always like to see. Right, the next one is Diogo Jota is our Europa League top scorer with 9 goals, and Raul Jimenez has got the same amount. I think so. So this means that Raul Jimenez has scored 26. So Raul Jimenez has scored 26 goals in all competitions this season, which include Europa League and Premier League. And Diogo Jota has scored 16 goals in and Diogo Jota has scored 16 goals in all competitions. So Real has basically got 17 in the Premier League, 9 in the Europa League. So, like I said, Jota's got 16 in all competitions, but he's got seven goals in the league, and he's got 9 in Europa League. It's always nice to know that we've got 2 top scorers that always know where the back of the net is in our club. Right, the next one is we're one of the teams who picks up the most points from games and scoring goals in the second half. I think so, we're up there with that. Right, always known for scoring most of our goals in the second half and not controlling out the first half well enough, which is true. I'm being honest here, that's one thing we need to improve on. Because if we're in any sort of big game against Man City, Liverpool, United are playing better, Chelsea and Arsenal are starting to perform better. If we fall behind in some of those games, like we lost 2-0 to Arsenal, we really are going to struggle, so we've got to improve on that. So, right, I've talked about that. Let me move on to the next one. Nuno has won one Manager of the Month award this season. I think he won the one in June. Yeah, he won the one in June. He's a great manager. Probably one of the best manager I've known as a Wolves fan. The best manager we've known having. He's the best manager that I've known. Yeah, he's the best manager that I've known we've had in years. And I couldn't ask for a better manager. I remember when Mick McCarthy was in charge of Wolves, but I didn't support them then. He was quite good, but I don't think he's quite as good as Nuno though. I think Nuno's even better. Right, so on to the next one. Right, one of our best seasons, the next one, which is one of our best seasons in about 30 years. And one of our highest finishes, including last season's finish when it was our first season back in the Prem. Right. Last season was a fantastic season. Last season we got to the FA Cup semi-final, but unfortunately we bottled a 2-0 lead against Watford, who are currently got relegated this season to the Championship. But let me tell you this. I know Man City won it last year. But if Wolves were in that final with Man City, it would. I'm not saying we would have won this. We'd have probably still lost, but it would have been a bit of a more interesting final. It wouldn't have been 6-0 to Man City then. Last season we got finished 7th in the Prem. One of our best finishes I've ever known as a Wolves fan. That's something that you always want to see. But I wasn't really meant to be talking about last season. I just basically, the reason why I was talking about that was because I was talking about one of our best finishes this season, because we finished in 7th last season, so we finished basically in the same position as last season, and the position that we finished in this season just gone. Right, right, on to the next one, which is the last one of the video. We had to play a lot of games this season, because obviously we went into Europa League, and we have to go through all the qualifying rounds as well. Yeah, we have to go through all the qualifying rounds as well to get over 2 legs as well. We have to, over 2 legs as well, and we have to compete in group stage with 2 legs in the round of 32 and in the round of 16. So also in the Premier League as well. In the Carabao Cup, well, we got knocked out by Aston Villa though, but we did. I know some Aston Villa fans will go off saying that we beat Wolves again, a walkover. But technically, anybody else agrees with me that in these competitions, right, all the teams disrespect the competition and play out the most weakest teams. And Villa put out a slightly weakened team, but it wasn't that weak compared to us. Honestly, I think we didn't really care about the competition because we had a lot of games in Europe as well. Well, we did get knocked out of the FA Cup in January, but we got robbed we got a goal taken off us in the first game where we played Man U at home, and then in the second game we lost 1-0 to United, and we had another goal taken off us. So we've been robbed by VAR a lot this season. VAR clearly doesn't like us as a club. You can say that about all the clubs, though, really, couldn't you? I think all the clubs hate VAR. Like I said about, we have to play a lot of games this season. We have such a small squad as well. Because I know Nuno does like a small squad. But we're talking about squad depth here. We're talking about like squad depth, right? We have got a new keeper in from Villa on a free agent called Sarkic. I don't know how good he is. I haven't seen him play yet. So I'll have to look into that on YouTube. Well then guys, we're at the end of the video now, so if you like this video, please remember to give it a like and do subscribe to the channel. Until then guys, I don't know what day I'll do another video about tomorrow or in a few days time. Until then guys, goodbye.